talked about wanting a child a lot, didn't he?
He did. Actually, no, when we were dating...
What was the first date? I mean, was there a first date?
No.
What is that? Yeah. What is that like? What is it just...
The first date that he was like, it's courting time, was when we were engaged. And I was like, wait.
That is quite the first... A lot of ladies would be very, flattered with that. As a first official date.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ring.
I know.
Wow.
He was like, it's courting time. I was like, okay. He did. Actually, no, when we were dating, he didn't really talk about it. He just
After you
would
got
say,
married?
Yeah, no.
No?
It was when we got engaged.
Mm-hmm.
He, like a couple months before we got married, he... He, like a couple months before we got married, he said, I want to have children, and I think we should do it really soon. And I was like, okay, thinking, sure, into 1 or 2 years of our marriage. But he was pretty sure that, he definitely wanted to have it immediately. Kind of like on that night, because I remember I was like, oh, okay, well, you played the song. He's like, we're gonna try. I was like, okay, let's try.
For me, the most romantic thing that he's done is write these beautiful songs for me. Mm-hmm. There's Let's Have a Baby. Mm-hmm. Because of that, I got pregnant.
So, yeah, and it happened fast.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Just within a couple of months. And you were, I guess, I've got to say, when I'm reading the part where you talk about the birth of Amir,
A couple years ago, I did a show called Hollywood Exes. And I talked about miscarriage.
which I just couldn't quite believe. How hard was that for you? And how angry were you with him that he'd agreed to do that?
I'm Nelly Garcia. I'm Mayte's mother. He is my son-in-law. I sometimes call him son-in-law, and sometimes I call him son.
No, I mean, I wasn't angry. I knew he had, I mean, this was when Emancipation came out. This was the first album that he had gotten, that he had released, being free from Warner Brothers, that whole thing that was going on. So this was planned. This is actually one of the albums that he really was meticulous and had everything planned out. The release date was November 6th, or no, it was November 12th. Our due date was November 6th for our son. And I mean, everything was, organized, and there was a part of me that wanted to cancel. It was something that I had to do. It was hard. It was hard. And I had not been at Paisley, so I hadn't seen the nursery or anything of that. It was just,
Oprah saw it before you did.
yeah, she did. She did. I wasn't there for that tour. I came just for the interview, and then I left. It was definitely. I was like, yeah, I know. It was one of those where we decided we wouldn't make an announcement because for the first pregnancy, he was like, oh, immediate. I was like, are you sure you want to? Don't people wait? Isn't there like a 3-month wait where people wait before they announce? And the second one, I was like, okay, we're not announcing it. And we had a cutoff, a date that we would be okay with maybe making a small announcement or something. And it was November 19th. And to wake up that morning to blood, it was like, oh my God. Yeah, wow. It's like you wake up thinking, this is a bad dream I need to wake up from. This is not happening. But it was happening, and it was something that I think both affected us. And yeah.
How supportive was he of you after Amir's death and then after the miscarriage?
Oh, with Amir, he was very supportive, and I was going through physical. I mean, when you have a baby and it's taken from you, especially when you carry to term. I had lost 2 pregnancies. The first one, I had him to term. And then the second one was, yeah, he was kind of a shutdown for him. I feel like he was like, okay, it's not supposed to be. And then he just, that's how he is. So he moves forward. He's like, let's keep it moving, don't look back.
So that was the beginning of the end of your relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the toughest time. You see, I'm quite angry on your behalf.